Let me pipe up real quick. Some folks say fire is dangerous. But I say that depends on what you're trying to keep warm. I used to carry my light like it was a sin. Dimmed it, folded it, and wrapped it in silence just to keep someone else comfortable. Like my flame was an inconvenience. Like my joy had a volume knob. There were times where I didn't laugh too loud because I knew someone would flinch. I wouldn't dream too big because I knew someone would shrink in comparison. And I would avoid speaking too deeply because I knew someone that wasn't ready for still waters. I'm tired, y'all. I tried to be gentle with people who only understood smoke signals. But here's the thing. You can't send messages to folks who never looked up. The fire doesn't ask the ashes for permission to burn bright again. It just does. And that's where I'm at now. See, I stopped explaining my healing to people who never apologized for the cut. I stopped making room in my plans for folks who never made space in theirs. I stopped begging the cold to understand what warmth feels like. I used to think that love was sacrifice. Turns out, love without self-respect is just surrender. She used to say she liked how calm I was, how collected, how peaceful. What she meant was, I like you better when you're quiet. I like you better when your shine don't outshine my shadows. I like you better when you're manageable. But I'm not manageable anymore. I'm not small anymore. And I don't mean I'm loud or bitter or reckless. It just means I don't tuck my wings anymore. Did y'all see those ashes? My fault. My fault. I don't ask for less sky. I don't write my truth in pencil. And I don't rehearse my worth like it needs approval. I lit a match in my own chest and I sat while everything else burned away. And what's left? Me. Raw, real, and resilient. That kind of fire that cooks meals and not burns bridges. But trust me, if a bridge needs burning, I know how to strike a match. You ever meet someone who wanted the warmth but hated your glow? They wanted to stand close to you, but they never wanted to see you. Yeah. Me too. But that chapter's done. I'm no longer writing poems for people who never got past the title. I'm no longer apologizing for the heat that I bring. This right here is not revenge. This is resurrection. And maybe, just maybe, someone out there sees this, feels that familiar sting. Not because I called them out, because the shoe fits and they laced them bitches up. But I ain't talking to them. I'm talking to the version of me that used to walk on eggshells. The one that bites his tongue so much that I forgot how my own voice sounded. That guy that made peace offerings in wars that he didn't start. I'm talking to myself. I'm letting me know I ain't living like that anymore. I take up space now. Not to dominate, but just to exist. To finally exist without apology. I laugh with my whole chest. I cry when I need to. I create without asking, and I sleep without guilt. I burn at my own pace. If that bothers somebody, they can sit in the shade. But they don't get to redesign my sunlight. Funny thing about fire, it purifies, it destroys, and it reveals. You learn a lot watching what survives the blaze. Who stands with you when you're nothing but smoke and embers? Who tries to stomp you out and who silently watches, hoping you never ignite. That backdrop from my neighbors, the background music is great. I like that. Look though, I did reignite. Brighter, bolder, and balanced. And I don't owe that to nobody but God and myself. If you're in that place right now, shrinking, hiding, holding it all in, I see you. And I just want to say, there will come a time when you outgrow the rooms that you used to beg for people to let you inside of. A time when your silence starts to feel like betrayal. And a time when you stop fearing loneliness and instead you start fearing the loss of yourself. Excuse me. But when that day comes, let it burn. Let it burn the old versions of you. Let it burn the need for approval. Let it burn the maybe I'll change. Let it burn until only the truth remains. Remember, we all carry something, but here you don't have to carry it alone. Pipe up.